social media, man. That's what they worried about. They're not worried about what's really going on in the world, man. They don't have the what does it say? The capacity to understand what is really going on behind the veil. So I post a link for you, I can watch it, man. I mean, and it's nothing but sand and sound. That shows that the spiritual side is right there when you can't see it, but it's there, man. Okay, so I'm gonna play back to this video.
It's an encyclopedic textbook on treatment of energetic healing, and it's in its third edition with over various energies and animal bodies are energy battlefields, where energy is a growing field of thought, recognizing human and animal bodies are energy battlefields, where energy warfare can fight off attacks by infections, toxic buildup, trauma, and even aging. This is not a new concept in the art of healing. Psychic healers, herbalists, homeopathic doctors, and acupuncturists have been using energy to heal for many thousands of years. What is new about the subject is the growing...
And you got to pick out the bones. I'm not promoting none of the stuff that he's going into, man. But you even have homeopathic that's going into the herbs, man. The herbalists. So they deal with these different type of things. Because the herbs you eat, that's a different type of energy you're putting into your body. Just like if you put fast food and certain low minerals or low what is the words I'm looking for? Low energetic foods, you breathe the same. If you eat these other things, man, you're lowering your body by not putting the nutrients. That's what the word I'm looking for. Nutrients. If you have a nutrient deficient food you put into your body, what do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna be nutrient deficient. That's what it's easy. 1 + 1 is 2, man. But if you put high nutrients into your body, these herbs and these different sources of proteins, your body gets you heal, man. Your body's designed to heal itself. I think it's every 30 days, if I'm not mistaken, your body sheds just like your skin cells. When you take a shower, you're brushing the dead skin cells off to make way for the new ones. So your body heals itself. That's why if you make a cut in your hand, what happens? After a certain amount of days, your cut will heal because your body can regenerate itself. But you have to put the right nutrients and the right things and take care of your body so it can do that. But the world has told people, oh, just eat fast food. Eat these things, man. That's why people are jacked up. That's why people are going through what they're going through because they don't consider, man.
Of qualitative proof by the orthodox scientific community concerning numerous claims and aspects of vibrational medicine. If you find yourself saying BS or not believing this energy crap, then we might as well say goodbye.
All right, let me jump into the next one. Now, this is the main part I wanted to jump into.
We're only quoting one certified authority.
I'll read it for you, Akim. It says, according to Dr. David O. Carpenter, M.D., director of the Institute of Health and Environment at the University of Albany, and the electromagnetic field EMF subject matter expert, health impacts of radio frequency, microwaves, radiation have found changes in the brain's functions, including this what takes place when you have Wi-Fi, microwaves. Every house has a microwave in it. Every single house almost has a microwave in it. That's why the apostle said he got rid of his microwave. You know, I ain't telling brothers to throw your microwave out the window. I'm not saying that. You have to use sense. Okay? But if you want to, go ahead, by all means. If it's in your spirit, don't use one. Okay? But it says microwaves goes into Wi-Fi, the cell phones you use. The cell phones are becoming stronger and stronger. Back in the day, they were just all right, but now they're at a whole nother level, man. Now they even got it to where you can lay your cell phone down on a mat and it can charge it. So that's releasing energy, man. It's receiving and releasing energy. Okay, you even have what is it called? Apple Touch, where you can put your phone next to another phone and it can transfer energy. It can transfer information. So these phones are getting stronger and stronger. You have smart meters, you have cell phone towers, you have wireless internet. All these things are putting out frequencies. Okay, energy, electromagnetic fields. It says, this is what happens. It says, have found changes in the brain's function, including memory loss, retarded learning, performance impairing in children, headaches, and neurodegenerative conditions, melatonin suppression. And what happens with melatonin? That's when you sleep. When you take a sleep and you get into REM sleep, your body produces melatonin. Melatonin heals the body. That's why when you go into, like the apostles bring out, when you go into the hospital, what do you do in the hospital? You sleep. You sleep a lot because your body needs to produce the most amount of melatonin, because that's what heals your body. It's a chemical that is produced in sleep. That's why if somebody hasn't slept for, you see these meth heads out here, if they haven't slept for days, what happens? Their body starts going whack, man. They look sick. They start the body eats itself. It says melatonin suppression and sleep disorders, fatigue, hormonal imbalances, immune degeneracies such as allergic and inflammatory responses, cardiac and blood pressure problems, genetic toxin effects like miscarriages. So these Wi-Fi's can actually force a woman's body to miscarriage, man. It says genetic toxic effects like miscarriage, cancers such as childhood leukemia, childhood and adult brain tumors, and more. All right. So now I'm going to go to the next field. He just talks now. These are some scientists that have explored the makeup of Shungite. Is this right here at the bottom, this cube. Okay? I'm going to play it and let him explain it.
It was really the research and then experimentation from 1984 that resulted in identifying the fullerene. This should only be created in a
It's called a fullerene, okay? It's a fullerene. It's a complete spear. It looks like a soccer ball.
Like outer space. Sometime later, someone pointed to the Shungite field in Russia, where typically 35 to 60% carbon equated to a massive amount of fullerenes that simply should not have been there. Suddenly, the fact Shungite was being used by the Russian military to protect against radiation, and by the rest of the...
It's strong enough to protect from radiation, nuclear radiation. That's how strong this stuff is, man.
Russians to purify their drinking water became explainable. It was
just like charcoal, because we know in the Bible that the angel set charcoal. I think it was on Ezekiel, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it up. I don't want to quote it and not have it right. This is the book of Isaiah. Isaiah is who it happened to. This is Isaiah 6:6. And it says, then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar. And coal is a purifying agent. This has the same makeup as coal, but it has this fullerene. These fullerenes, okay, that make it more than coal. It's better than coal.
Fullerene that made the difference. Because of the geometry of the fullerene.
Now he's going to break down how Shungite works with the outside world, okay? And this is why I want to get for brothers to go into, you know what I'm saying? Use wisdom, man. Okay, always use wisdom. You know, pray on things. But this is what you see happen with the microwaves, the Wi-Fi. It's going to break it down what is going on in the environment around us.
Its energy field is extremely powerful, and that energy field rotates in a clockwise motion which is the same rotation in your body and the bodies of every living thing. Everything that is toxic, from heavy metals to Wi-Fi, have energy fields rotating counterclockwise, which is detrimental to all life. When toxic electromagnetic signals in any form hit a Shungite energy field, they instantaneously reverse their spin. No longer being counterclockwise, the signals become biocompatible as they are rotating clockwise. So what does this mean? It means Shungite provides EMF, Wi-Fi, and nuclear protection.
Alright. Now, all I'm going to do is alright, this is people have done it on the internet, okay? This is a machine that measures microwaves and different electronic fields, okay? And that's a piece of Shungite, and see what happens.
Just how effective Shungite is against electromagnetic radiation. So what I did was I went out and I got myself an electromagnetic radiation detector. And we have a piece of Shungite here. Now this is a phone plate. These go on the back of your electronic devices, have double-sided stickers, and as you can see, it's not a big piece of Shungite. Now, we're going to do a test on it, and an easiest way to do it is just on a microwave. So if we turn the device on, you're going to be reading, and then as you go closer to the microwave, then as you can see, it goes up. And it's beeping because it's obviously an alarm, and it's going off the chart. Now we put the Shungite in between, and what happens? We take our reading down to next to nothing.
It takes, and that reading was reading 1200, 700, 800. So much that the microwave box, it went off. It was alarming. So she put the Shungite in front of it. It's not even touching the microwave or the box. It's just suspended there, and it took it down to near zero, man. This ain't some kind of mystical thing, man. This is actual facts. The Most High, where did Shungite come from? The Most High created it, man. Everything is created by the Lord, man.
As you can see, the Shungite is in between the sensor, so it's sensing what's coming out, and the microwave itself. And it's taken the reading down to basically nothing. That's just how effective Shungite is. Now, if we take the Shungite away, we're up off the chart again, beeping an alarm, and back in, and we're down again. That is just how effective this fantastic stuff Shungite is.
Alright, let's go back to this video.
Well, it's easy enough to see why Shungite can protect against EMF Wi-Fi. There is only a change of rotation to the radiation, and there is no other effect regarding signal strength or purpose. Shungite is also used to balance the energy body that is a blueprint for the physical body, promoting physical, emotional, and mental health. If you accept that we are multi-layered energy bodies, it is easy to understand how counterclockwise energy can disrupt and unbalance our energy fields, which are made to rotate clockwise. Even with water, Shungite's energy field is so powerful, it can energize water systems to create the spin, making the water alive or structured. A water molecule that travels 100 feet down a pipe or takes a 90-degree turn stops its natural spinning. When encountering a Shungite field, the molecule again begins its clockwise spin and becomes alive again, or what you may be familiar with, becomes structured. Now, Shungite is most known for its ability to clean water. In a typical carbon water filter, the carbon attracts pollutants and eventually needs to be replaced because the carbon itself is contaminated. There is no accumulation of toxins within a Shungite water filter. When the counterclockwise rotation of toxic molecules hits the Shungite field, they cannot instantaneously reverse. The force is so extreme, the molecules lose their molecular cohesion and break apart. It is all energy, my friends. This slide shows you some.
Alright, so that is it on that. So now we're going to go into